What is happening, boys? Turbo Toys here! But you can call me Turbo, and today... Alright boys, we're going to make him hot, we're going to make him shiver, and these are going to get weak whenever we're around, because I have been going through a few of the older customs that I've made in the past, and I thought, you know, with the Royal Rumble approaching, I thought I'd show this older custom what I made about 2 years ago. So, 1995 Royal Rumble, Shawn Michaels drew number 1. No one who has previously entered at number 1 has gone on to win it. So with both Shawn and the British Bulldog going the distance, both being the first and second in, and then the last two out, Davey Boy thought he won by throwing Shawn Michaels over the ropes, but as he went to the turnbuckle to celebrate, Shawn Michaels come back in and then eliminated the Bulldog. Howard Finkel would then go on to announce that the referee had informed him that only one of Shawn Michaels' feet had hit the floor, making Shawn Michaels the first man in and the last man out, and the winner of the 1995 Royal Rumble match. Shawn Michaels was going to WrestleMania. Pamela Anderson was even meant to accompany the winner of the Royal Rumble match to the WWF Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. And even though Shawn Michaels won, Anderson would come out with Big Daddy Cool Diesel, the champion. So, this figure was based off of the Royal Rumble Heritage Series 14. Now, a lot of people question this head scan, but I think 100% you can see Shawn Michaels in this scan. Especially at the end of the Rumble match when he's doing his Shawn Michaels pose. Everything matches, like the hair and the facial features. Like, I really rate this head scan. And then the customs based on the Battle Pack 48 with Diesel. Now, with the scan, I think it was first used on the Ringside Collectibles Shawn Michaels. And again, boys, it's another fantastic scan. Now, I know for a fact that this would probably be most people's preference over the two head scans. So basically, for me, deciding what scan I wanted to use to turn the basic into Elite was a tough decision, based on how much I loved them both. Now, I went with a Battle Pack 48. Now, I wanted to keep it as stock as possible. I didn't really want to edit anything on the scan because I just wanted to keep it a simple basic to Elite conversion. This is probably one of my favourite Shawn Michaels head scans that they've done. I really like the hair sculpt on this. And I have taken this scan before, and like, especially on the two NWO Shawns, like modified the hair. But in all honesty, I think it's the face scan because you can make an early Shawn Michaels to maybe mid-2000s and it'll still look class. I don't really care too much for the earrings on this head scan, but it's not a massive big deal. But even doing this video, like, something keeps drawing me back to this head scan. I believe I used the Elite 19 torso with the shoulder pieces and the biceps, and then I used the basic forearms as well as the hands. You can also see here that I did apply the decals to the chest and the ab section, and I designed these myself, and they took ages, but I wasn't too pleased with the outcome of how they looked compared to how I've done decals for chest and abs in recent customs. And then I also put the heart decal on the glove. Now boys, I wanted to do something completely different with the attire, something different to what Mattel normally do with their Shawn Michaels figures. Now a big shout out goes out to my fantastic friend Craig. Check him out on Instagram at the NWF. He's the one that also done the intro video and the graphic for this channel, so big shouts to him. But he did sort me out with the red tights, and after a lot of acetone to get the previous design off, these were perfect for the job. So after that I started to apply the Heartbreak decals. Now I designed these years ago, and this is actually my third time making this custom. And it is great to have something like this to look back on, because I feel like I've come such a long way since then in applying decals, like trying different techniques and stuff like that. So it's always good to have a little constant reminder. So then I put on the white knee pads that come with a basic figure. Now he was the first person I see do it, and he probably won't take credit for it, but the NWF started to put the brands on the knee pads. And at the time, he said I should give it a go, so I tried it, and I actually really like the dynamic of how it changes them knee pads and makes the custom look. But I also wanted to do something different with the boots, because Mattel always give their HBK figures the kick pads. And I think that's alright for most of his early styles, like this Ringside Collectibles one, but HBK always had more of a sort of boot style. So my good friend Brandon at Bubble and Squeak Customs over on Instagram said he had the boots that I was looking for. And the funny thing was, boys, that when he sent me the boots, and attached to the boots was the rest of the Defining Moment sting. And I remember saying to him at the time, like, I only wanted the boots, mate. But honestly, both them guys are absolute pair of legends. So now with the boots to hand, I was able to finish off the decals and paint on the rest of the designs, and then that was it, the custom was done. And I'm still having trouble deciding on which head scan I prefer, so I'd really like to know your thoughts. Let me know on which one you prefer, and would you have liked to see this custom actually made by Mattel? But even though I enjoyed making this custom, being that Shawn Michaels is my all-time favourite wrestler, I would always like to see an official product made. And as for this Shawn, well, it's another one to add to the custom collection of the other guys that you've already seen. And if you haven't seen them, go back and check out the videos. And if you like custom figures, boys, don't forget to keep checking back, because I will be posting more up very soon. But boys, that's going to do it for this one. So don't forget, if you like custom videos or you like figure reviews, don't forget to like, comment and give that subscribe button a big sweet chin music. And until the next video, boys, I will see ya when I see ya.